you've ever suffered from overwhelm, then there are a few things and changes you can make that will really, really help. So stay tuned and I'll give you a few little pointers. I have been completely overwhelmed the last 3 weeks. First we had Easter holidays, which meant the kids were at home and I was juggling, looking after them and going to work and doing my work properly. Then last week we had the boss and 3 other people in the office, which meant I had to go in 4 days. This is a complete luxury, I know, I only have to go in 1 day a week. The office was full of people, mostly men, and the stimulation was insane. I couldn't handle it. Too many meetings, so many tasks I was given, and I was completely overwhelmed, and I went to bed so early every night. It was just too much. So I really tried to get things back into perspective. I have been very good recently anyway, last few months, but this last week it sent me over the edge after the 2 weeks beforehand. So I want to just summarise just a few points that I have implemented myself and that you can do to really help you understand why you feel like this and how you can make small changes to amend that. The key is, if you're overwhelmed and you have too much to do, you don't actually need more time to do all your tasks. I feel I often need more time, but actually it's not about more time, it's about experiencing the time differently that you already have and experiencing what you do differently. The reason most of us feel overwhelmed is because we have too much input. The brain gets overstimulated, we have constant input from external sources, just looking around all the time, people talking, noise, our phones. I don't have to even do research and tell you how many things we're exposed to every day because it's all out there. We are completely, constantly overstimulated and the brain can't handle it and shuts down and looks for other ways for dopamine hits, which is when we often go on our phones to give us that dopamine hit, which actually has the opposite effect because it gives us more stimulation and makes us feel more overwhelmed in the long run. So this extra noise is actually bad for us, not better for us. So scrolling, doom scrolling, we all know is bad for us, but actually it adds to the noise and it adds to the overwhelm. We actually have 3 modes of perception. First thing is serial perception, which is where we have constant stimulation and never get a chance to breathe. This is constant notifications, constant tasks, work emails, phones pinging, scrolling, people talking to us. It's just endless stimulation, and we cannot handle it, and we were not built for this. This kind of attention gives us no chance to linger, no chance to even take in what we're doing and ponder about this thing as we move on so quickly to the next task. Then there's symbolic perception, which is letting something mean something and doing it mindfully and giving it your full attention. Let's say, for example, you do the washing up, you do it quickly, you do it hurriedly, not properly, you're just trying to get it over and done with. Or you can do it mindfully and slowly and actually enjoy each moment, enjoy the warm water, enjoy the fact you're cleaning all your things. And it can become a ritual that you can return to, and each time it can mean more. Probably not the washing up, but you can do tasks that become more meaningful every time you do them, and there is no real end to them. This is good for repetitive tasks, for example, that become rituals every day, even just cleaning your teeth in the morning or making your cup of tea or coffee in the morning, rather than waiting for the kettle to boil or waiting for that coffee machine to finish. It can be just a moment of calm that you take in and you actually enjoy. You don't try and hurry through it. And these meaningful tasks just become something more special over time. They don't have to be amazing, but it's just something that you perceive as a good thing and something that slows you down. It's something that you can keep coming back to and find resonance in. It's time spent that you don't benefit from immediately, but over a long period of time of sustained attention. Sustained attention is the 3rd mode of perception, where you give something a lot of attention over a long amount of time. So more than symbolic perception, because you really focus on this and it becomes something more over time. There's a Kierkegaard quote, I'm going to paraphrase here, but it's something like, "One never grows weary of the old, but one does grow weary of the new." I think it's the other way around flipped, but it's something like that, which is true. So new things, you get a new phone, you go, yeah, great, get bored of it. But the old things, you've had your favourite book, for example, you probably never tire of that. That's just an example. But this is very true. So let's just focus on not necessarily the old, but sustained attention on a few things rather than spreading yourself too thin as well. This is my problem. I do try and do too many things at once. So most of us do live with serial perception. Most of us live in a world of hurry and rush and constant constant stimulation, and we should try and live more in the last one, really, sustained attention. So the key is not to try and escape your day, not to try and get through it faster and quicker because time is still there anyway, is to experience it differently. Experience every task you have to do anyway. You have to do these things anyway, so try and experience them in a calmer, more ritualistic way, which is a great way to anchor in your day. So here's some examples. Here, I'm going to give you 3 examples of how I switch things up. One is walking home after dropping my little boy at school. Not every day, we switch it up, but on the days I walk him to school, it's about a mile. We walk there together, chatting. On the way back, I used to put headphones in, listen to YouTube videos or podcasts. I now have no headphones and just give my attention to the neighbourhood as I walk back. And especially this time of year, it's so beautiful. We have so much blossom out, especially cherry blossom, apple blossom and magnolia. We have so many magnolia trees in our neighbourhood, and they're just the best, most beautiful trees. And it's actually sad that it lasts such a short amount of time, but that also makes it more special. Honestly, I wonder how many of us notice the beauty around us. I often sit also and just watch the birds. The birds in my garden are beautiful, and it's just natural beauty rather than scrolling. And it's calm, and it calms me, and it's appreciating what we have here. Second is hang out washing. Here in Europe, a lot of people hang out their washing to dry in summertime. I do have a tumble dryer, but I use it rarely and only really in winter. I love hang out washing. It's one of the most mindful exercises you can do. I've always loved it. It's calming, it's gentle, you get the sun on your face as you hang it up. Quite often there's a gentle breeze. You're getting physical exercise. It's very gentle, really just lifting your arms up, but it's something to be doing rather than sitting again on your phone scrolling or stuffing things in the tumble dryer and damaging the clothes. It's more sustainable, it saves energy, it's better for you, it's better for your clothes to be aired outside rather than pumped full of chemical to make them smell like they've been outside. So that is something that's really nice, and it's very mindful and it's repetitive, and it becomes a ritual as I do it a few times a week. Winter, I can't do it so much. I do have a washing line in the cellar, but it's not the same as hanging my washing outside. It's one of the best things that I can do when it comes to my chores. I'd mentioned washing up, so I won't mention this again. And the third one is planting seedlings and planting seeds. I do try and grow vegetables every year. I don't do a great job. Every year is going to be the next best one, and I do better each year. But this is the opposite of instant gratification and dopamine hits. You plant your seed, you water it, you have to wait. You know it's doing something under the soil, but you have to wait weeks, sometimes many weeks, for the first seedlings to sprout. You have to look after them, you have to care for them, you have to make sure they're watered, but not watered too much, that they're kept in a warm, sunny place and not too cold. We still have ground frost at night at the moment, so they've moved from the bedroom into my little greenhouse I have outside now, and this gives me so much joy. And in spring and summertime, I often say to my family, if you're wondering where I am, I'm in my greenhouse, and I just go and potter and I check out my plants in there. I grow cucumbers and those that need a lot of warmth in there in summer, and the joy of having your hands in soil, of looking at the things that are grown, that you have grown yourself, of eating homegrown produce, cucumbers and tomatoes and courgettes or whatever. It's so satisfying, and it's so slow and so gentle, yet so great for you. It's just, if you haven't got it, just even grow some herbs on your windowsill in the kitchen if you don't have a garden or balcony. It's one of the most satisfying, wonderful things to do in life. So these 3 things are sustained attention. These are really where I focus on what I'm doing. I have to do them anyway. I don't have to grow seedlings, okay, but I have to walk my little boy to school. I have to do my washing. So I might as well do it mindfully and give it my full attention and enjoy the process. Now, the key contrast between doing things quickly or not is the dopamine hit. I actually get dopamine hits when I do things mindfully. If I have to hang the washing out and I haven't got time and I'm rushing, I don't enjoy it. I'm just picking each item of clothing up, going, oh, another one, oh, another one. And if I just give myself an extra couple of minutes, I can enjoy it, and then I go away better. And honestly, it doesn't take any more time. In my head, it takes more time, but actually it doesn't. It takes the same amount of time. It's the way I perceive time differently and the way I use my time differently. When we have overwhelm, we actually crave dopamine hits and instant gratification. But the way to get over this overwhelm, and it can't be done immediately, it has to be sustained over days and weeks, is to do real things, calm things, what are often considered boring things. This is what will really make you feel better and make you cope with life better. And I'll come to phone habits briefly. I have taken all my social media apps off my phone. I rarely go on Facebook anyway. I rarely go on Instagram, and I forget. People send me messages, it can be a month until I respond to them. I wake up in the morning, I don't look at my phone for at least the first hour. Quite often when I'm taking one of my kids to school, it's still on airplane mode. So I take it off, I look at it, look at my WhatsApp messages or messages from people, respond, go, now what? There's nothing on my phone, and put my phone away. It's the best feeling in the world that my phone is actually quite boring. I will use it for YouTube, watch YouTube videos, and I will listen to books on Audible. And honestly, that's it. It's brilliant. So the fact that there's nothing to do on my phone makes it more peaceful. So I will then just look out the window on my journey to work, or I will listen to an audiobook or read a book, a real physical book, or on my Kindle. And this gives me a sense of peace, and I arrive at the office actually feeling quite peaceful, not overwhelmed because I've been scrolling on social media before I've even got there, or reading the news. I make a concerted effort not to read any news sites. Sometimes I will if I want to find out something, but I don't go every morning just to see what the news is. You get the news everywhere. We have it on the train, on the screens. I hear my husband's phone going, you can't avoid it. I'm not ignoring the news, I just don't search it out. And that's the difference. Now, 2 apps I do have on my phone are the Aura meditation app and Insight Timer. I used to have Headspace as well, but I feel like I outgrew that. That's more of a beginner app, I feel. And these I love. Sometimes I use the Aura app at night if I wake up, and I'll do like a deep sleep meditation or something to go to sleep and put it on timer. But generally it's a daytime thing. Again, on my commute to work, or if I have time at work, I'll go and sit in the park. Or at home, if I'm working from home, I can just do a meditation, and that really helps. Meditation, mindfulness, you cannot avoid it. It's the best thing. Even once a week, it helps. Just taking time out to think of nothing makes a huge, huge difference. And it's a way to calm the overwhelm. Breath work, breathing exercises, all of that really helps. You don't need them on your phone. I have even my watch, I have this breathing exercise. I think it comes with the watch. Just 1 minute of deep breathing, and it can really help sometimes. So to sum up, it's not about making big changes to change your life. It's about doing everything that you have to do, but mindfully, not rushing through the day, but taking your time, doing everything calmly. You have the same amount of time all day. You have 24 hours in each day. We all have the same amount of time. We do things mindfully. In the greater scheme of things, you will then feel better and spend less time doing things that will stimulate you more, like going on Instagram or scrolling on TikTok or whatever your dopamine hit is. So small changes, one by one, not everything at once, just small changes can have a huge impact, a huge positive impact on your life. So to end, I can say that I didn't actually change my life, but I did stop rushing through it, and it's made me a calmer, gentler person. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up please, and subscribe if you like more of this content. And write a comment below to tell me how you cope with overwhelm and if my advice is rubbish or if it's helpful or anything. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio!